Guys, and welcome to this special episode. So this episode is about me talking about the best tactics you can use in Soccer Manager 21. Okay, it's a new game and everybody is wondering what the new tactics can be, what the type of tactics we need to use, how we can get the best out of it. And yeah, I'm gonna do the same. So as you can see, actually I've started a career with Arsenal off YouTube. So I've obviously, you can see I've signed Usman Ior. So obviously that's my dream for Arsenal to sign Ior. Will they sign him? I'm not sure, but I have signed him in this. So as you can see, now let's start. So this is the model formation you get, okay, with 4-4-2. This is, I think, you get with every team if I'm not wrong. So let's start. So let's start with the defense first of all. Okay, so you can see the keeper. Obviously there's no question about the keeper, but now about the fallbacks. Okay, so the fallbacks, if you want to play some attacking football, look, everybody wants to play attacking football. That's honestly, that's obvious. Like, everybody loves attacking football because you want to play the game to score goals, and if you want to score goals you need to play some attacking formations, and that's it. So moving on to the midfield. So how you can manage the midfield is, like, I'm going with a 3-4-3. So if I go with a 3-4-3, so obviously the most important position is this, where Granit Xhaka is playing. That's the holding midfielder. So if you're playing a 4-3-3, sorry, 4-3-3, not 3-4-3, 4-3-3, CDM is very important in Soccer Manager in general. So and then you have to play one guy as cam. In this case I'm playing Willian as cam, so they can bring that extra creativity. The most creative guy in your team has to be the cam. You can see in Manchester City, KDB. For Liverpool, Thiago Alcantara now. Then for Barca, maybe Frankie de Jong, Pjanic, or even Philippe Coutinho. Okay, so yeah, that man has to be at cam, and the other centre mid, who in this case is Usman Ior, is gonna slot in here in the middle of the park. Okay, so I actually love the shape. You see, they are forming a V from Tierney, Magalhaes, Xhaka, Luiz to Bellerin. That W is tremendous. That's very important. So now what this does is, now you might be thinking the width. So that's why the fallbacks are so important, because now look, my wingers are a bit like inside, they are inverted wingers. So what that does is, the wingers can join into the attack and the wing backs can go ahead, while there's one more option. Like, if you wanna do it, then David Luiz can just switch up a bit and Magalhaes can go there, and Xhaka can almost play as a third centre back. But I prefer not to do it because that might leave a space between the lines, so I prefer not to do it. So this is the 4-3-3 which you can play with the middle line straight. That's an amazing formation. Whichever team I go, I always use this, and it is so workable. So guys, let's move to the next part of the video, that is the second formation. That's the 4-2-3-1. Okay, so now if you're using the 4-2-3-1 formation, your wing backs still stay ahead, but they can drop a bit deep. Okay, now it's not letting me do that, but it will happen. So Xhaka goes in there. Ior is not fit for that position, but he has to go in there. Who else might go? Let's bring in Isley, Maitland-Niles. Oh my days. Okay, Callum Chambers maybe. Okay. So so now what this does is, okay, the 4-2-3-1. This is the traditional 4-2-3-1. This one. Okay, this is the traditional 4-2-3-1 which I'm talking about. So in this traditional formation, you can have two DMs, but the one DM you can see in this case, it's Callum Chambers, is gonna be a bit advanced. Like, he has to be the number 8, and Xhaka still has to be the number 6. But in this one, your wing backs, like normally in that formation I tell the wing backs to be up here, but just have them a bit behind in this one, and have your wingers a bit wide. Okay, so that makes perfect sense, because wingers provide a lot of width in the 4-2-3-1, because in the 4-2-3-1 the cam has to be is very ahead, and if that's the case, it leaves this space behind in the midfield which Callum Chambers will take. But the wingers, you see, the wingers have to go wide, because if they go ahead, it will be too much, like if they go in the center, it will be too much, you can say, crowded area, which we don't want. The wing backs, they will still be at DMR and DML, but they will be a bit behind. So I think I actually love this. This is a C formation. You can see it's a oval O between Tierney, Magalhaes, Lewis, Bellerin, Xhaka, Chambers. So it's a good formation and I love it if you want to play the 4-2-3-1. So now let's move on to the final formation, that's the 3-4-3. Okay, now the 3-4-3. So in the 3-4-3, there is one centre back that you have to choose to be in the middle. In this case, I am choosing Gabriel. And then there's let's take, who will come? Let's take Bukayo Saka. Why not? So now in this one, your wing backs that have to play, your wing backs have to play at MR and ML. Okay, then one midfielder should be here. So no holding midfielder for this one, which I honestly don't like. There's no holding midfielder, which I don't like. So in this one, I will replace him with IOR, and I will come here, and Aubameyang and Pepe can go in there, and both can be box to box. So this is the 3-4-3 formation, but the only thing I don't like about this formation is that we don't have any CDM. There's no CDM here. So what that does is, like, everybody knows in Soccer Manager, CDMs are very important and I like them. Even though we have an extra body in the defense, I think CDMs are the most important position you can have, and that's for guarantee. So I think this has to be it. If you want to go the 3-4-3, this is gonna be the formation. Your wing backs have to be at MR and ML, so that they can provide width, and again the fingers can go inside a bit, because there's no extra man, there's no cam here, so they can afford to go inside, and these can take this position, this can take this position, you know. It's a very flexible formation, but it doesn't give me an option to play a cam or a CDM, and I absolutely love playing cam and a CDM. If you wanna ask me, I always love to go with only one formation. My favorite formation, it has to be the 3-4-3, you know, because I love it. I absolutely love that formation. You can see, I absolutely love that formation. Oh my days, they're not switching. Okay, now they have. You see this, how good of formation is this, you know. I absolutely love this, because every part of the, you can say, every part of the field is well covered in this formation. You have a CDM, you have a 8, you have a 10, you have 11s, and you have 2 11s, you have a 9. So I think this is the best formation you can use with any team. You see, for example, I give you Barca. So Barca, you say Longley, PK, then right wing, back Dest, then left Jordi Alba. CDM will be Busquets. If Busquets isn't playing in the midfield, Pjanic. Then 8 will be De Jong, 10 will be Coutinho, left Fati, then centre forward Griezmann, right Messi. So many of the big clubs love to go with this formation, and I absolutely love to go with this, because it provides us with a good cam and a good CDM. Like, you see all the top clubs, you know, City, they have Rodri, Fernandinho, cam they have De Bruyne. Then Chelsea have Kante as number 6, and Jorginho also. 10 they have Havertz. So it's a very good formation, and if you take my advice, take this formation. I really love it. Other two formations are good, but they aren't good enough, I would say. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and also subscribe to the channel. 75% of you still aren't subscribed to the channel. Come on guys, let's get to 50 subs as quick as possible. Let's subscribe to the channel, please guys. And yes, if you have any other suggestions apart from these formations which I told, always suggestions are welcome. You can put them in the comment section below. And yeah guys, I'll see you next time. And again, I'm gonna do a transfer window reaction of Arsenal and all the clubs in the Premier League. Hopefully till then we have signed Ior. Till then, we'll meet next time.